Okay, so today we are making vermicelli and they are made in milk. So the first step is that you take 1 liter milk, it can be skimmed, full, whatever you use, and pour it into the ceramic pot or whatever pot you have, and let it simmer till it is half of the quantity, that is ½ liter left. And then the next step is that you take 4 to 5 cardamoms for 1 liter milk vermicellis, and you are just going to crush them by hand in this utensil, or you can grind them and add them to the simmering milk. Yep, you have to simmer it till it is almost half the quantity. Okay, so I see that the milk has shrunk up somewhat, so we are going to add sweetener. So like you know that we usually add Nestle's condensed sweetened milk, so that's what we are going to add. And then we are going to follow by breaking this vermicelli. I think this is roasted vermicelli, I think I am correct. And then we are going to break it and then add it to the simmering cooking milk. So there you go. The sweetener has been added and it will be fine. It's time to add vermicelli and the dry fruit. So you can just, put the dry fruit inside and then add the vermicelli. You can break the vermicelli if you like, or you can put them whole if you like to, eat vermicelli with the sticks. There we go. So my brother is helping me doing this dish. Yay! So I can focus, on keeping my camera on the dish. Alright, you just need to put in the vermicelli and then stir it and let it cook. It will quickly, not quickly, but quite soon you will see that the dish is done, because the vermicelli starch will run out and act as a thickening agent. And then I'm going to show you how I make the black lentils whole with rice. And this is something that I used to cook in Sydney during my 6 months stay in Sydney last year. So I used to alternate chicken, what is it called? The Turkish chicken kebab. And the next day I would have the fish and garden salad that I used to make myself. And then third day I would often go for black lentils with boiled rice. And guess what? My flatmates in Walleye Creek, as well as on Perman Street, as well as in the CBD, they were from South America, from Europe, from Asia. Everyone appreciated when they had a tablespoonful of my black lentils and rice. So let's get started. So usual stuff, we have the lentils, then we have the garlic paste, the ginger paste, we have the salt, turmeric, and red chili powder. You have a range of salt, it's up to you. And then we are going to cook the dish black lentils in here. I've already put rice to boil with 2 teaspoons, coffee spoonfuls of salt. So at the first boil, I'm going to get rid of the excess starch and then make the onion fried rice. And here is the usual tadka thing. So I'll put not only whole green pepper or red green pepper, but I've also put in the cumin seeds, the salt in Urdu, the kalonji or kalwanji in Urdu. So I have put the olive oil in the ceramic pot, and I'm going to fry 2 chilies today for the tadka. I'm going to add 1 teaspoonful of garlic paste and 1 teaspoonful of ginger. And in this black whole lentils, the more ginger and garlic paste you put, the better. And then I'm going to add the seasoning. So there we go. We have salt. And we have level cups ground chili. And turmeric. And this is a little bit of wine or turmeric. Just a pinch of it. Then comes the kalonji, about 1 teaspoon. Then comes the salt or turmeric, again a pinch. And then comes a generous serving of cumin seeds. Yeah. So I'm going to stir fry them for 2 minutes. So after a while, I'm just checking, and I think I'll give another 2 minutes and change the side of the red whole and green whole chili to be fried on both sides. So I think the stir frying of the tarka is pretty much complete. So let's add the black whole lentils. And one thing, sorry, in Sydney I just used to use iodized salt and black pepper, this one, the one which is melt. I never used any other stuff that I have put in the dal over here. So because of lack of resources in Sydney, so I just concentrated on simple things. So trust me, it will still come out delicious because everyone loves it. Yeah? Okay, now you just saw the green chili pepper pop, and guess what? Now it is going to be spicier anyway. I won't be able to control it unless I remove, which I can do, yeah, unless I remove it and put it back when the pulses are, the lentils are ready. Yeah, I can do that. Okay then. So there we go. I'm going to use 3 cans. So please add seasonings according to your quantity of the ingredients and according to the suitability of your taste. And I am putting all of the lentils with their preservative liquid because I'm going to gently let it simmer to absorb all of the seasonings and oil, and then, you know, mash it a bit. Not all of it. I don't have to grind it. I don't have to use the liquidizer. But with this wooden spoon, I'll just, you know, do it like this to sort of break 40 to 60% of the red whole lentils. So I'm going to let it simmer and turn my attention towards. I've just, you know, warmed up the olive oil as the base, and I've put the brown fried rice in it, and then I've put the a couple of cloves, a couple of whole black peppers and cinnamon stick in it, and now I'm going to add boiled rice. So in Sydney I just used to have boiled rice with iodized salt, but over here I'm going to use it with herbs. You can see that I have added, that I have added the parboiled rice, and because I boiled it with 2 teaspoonfuls of iodized salt, so this is why I'm not adding any salt at the moment. So I'm just going to keep incorporating the oil in the rice, the oil with herbs and spices in the rice, so that it is distributed evenly. And then I'm going to add just a bit of water and put it on dum. for 5 minutes. So you can see that the black whole lentils are almost done. You can see that the whole grains of the lentils, black lentils, have sort of ruptured, and when I do like this, they will tend to break a bit, and that is done in order to not only let out the starch evenly, but also to let the grains absorb the oil and the seasonings and the herbs and spices evenly. So black whole lentils, or usually whatever food we are cooking, because the ceramic pot is sort of a hot pot and it's non-stick, so this is why it is going to keep hot. And so I have put the toppings. I put the grounded mint herbs like mint and coriander, and the powdered methi, and I've also garnished it with the fried brown rice. So this is the black whole lentils. They are perfectly done, and the rice is also, I'm going to turn off the burner now, because when I remove the lid at dinner time in the evening, it's going to